Hello, my dear lovely listeners. We are back on Lendi Radio with your one and only RJ Joe. So, you know what, my dear listeners? We have very special guest for today, and that is none other than Kishore Kumar, sir, a group manager from Infosys Vizag DC. We welcome you, sir. So, you guys know one thing? Sir is a very proud alumni of MVGR and now is one of the topmost positions in Infosys Vizag DC. Sir, we would love to know your journey from MVGR to Vizag Infosys. Please, sir. Probably I need to start with something before, okay? Yes, sir, sure. I'm a Telugu medium student from intermediate. So that was a tough challenge when I started my journey, okay? So I still remember the days, the first year of engineering when I started my mechanical engineering in MVCR. So when solid state physics was taught, everything was solid only, nothing, everything is very difficult time at that time. So like typical Telugu medium students problems, right? So that's where I started. But it was very constructive journey. So obviously our principal Ramareddy garu was our HOD at MVCR mechanical. So inspirational he is, his leadership and all the things. Whatever we are doing it currently in Infosys, right? So it's more or less some leaves out of his book. Okay. So after my 4 years of engineering, so in third year I got selected in Infosys. So after campus placement, it was like it's not everything is done. So I was a UPSC aspirant at that time. So in 2015, even though I was with Infosys, I tried and I cleared my first attempt prelims and mains. I was the UPSC finalist at that time. So unfortunately, it was not able to win that final list, but still I was there. My destiny might be different, but still today I was like CSR focal for the Infosys Vizag. So I can able to do what I supposed to do in UPSC. So I was like around from 18 years with Infosys. So started as a early fresher, as a system engineer. So currently I'm as a group manager. So it's a 7 levels above. It was a very difficult journey, I can say, but still it helped me to learn so much. Okay, that's what when you have a learnability. I'm a recruitment spark as well for Infosys. Okay, so when I go to recruitment, generally I see the same thing in the candidate. Even though he is not so confident, probably having some breakup in language and all those things, right? But still, I feel like if he has the learnability, so he will definitely succeed. So that's what my role, current role. Thank you, sir. Your journey has been truly inspirational from a Telugu medium student to one of the topmost roles in Infosys Vizag today. And you have mentioned about destiny and learnability. And as Infosys is a dream job for many students out here, so what are the criteria for recruitment or some tips for us so that we could be industry ready in future? Yeah. One of your role, as I said, right, recruit spark. So it's when we see students from, especially when they clear that initial rounds and come to a final round, right? We will see that with couple of questions, we will understand the effort they kept in the college days. That's what matters. End of the day, whether it is 60 percentage, which is just border, so whether it is 90 percentage, both are same for us. How much time you tell to the students same thing, but they won't realize that. Actually speaking, whether you are a university topper or you are just 60 plus in the class, there is no difference for us. For us, whether they qualified in interview or not, that's it. So end of the day, we will ask a question, situation based questions, which we will understand the capability of the person, what effort he has kept to come to the industry. That's what matters for us, because after coming there, there will be a lot of learning. Even in after 18 years, I am a learner. I need to survive in an industry, that is very much needed. So that's my advice. That's what we notice from the students. Are you listening, my dear listeners? Sir have told it is the same if you are 90% or 60%. It doesn't matter until and unless you qualify in the interview. So, sir, as you have mentioned about learning new technologies, the need of the hour, everyone is very curious to know that people do say that AI is going to replace us in jobs. They say that emerging technologies are a danger and threat for employability. What would you say on this, sir? So in fact, in today's design thinking session, I have spoken about it to give the confidence to the students. Okay.
So whenever the industry having a abrupt change, so whether it is a Y2K problem in 2000, okay, so after that there was a recession in US, where the real estate has struggled. So there was a very downtime at that time, 2008 I can see. Even I was joining in the Infosys at that time it was there. So whenever an industry has a abrupt change, whether it is positive or negative, people will feel like it will be like their jobs will be lost. So I still remember the days where the olden records were there, right? Where we used to maintain in the books. Okay, so when it was digitized, everybody thought, what is the use of accountants? Do you see accountants in the companies now? Yes, right. Why? Because they are working, their skills are upgraded, they are doing the job, same job. Similar way, so when the AI is introduced, obviously the legacy will be legacy, but still the jobs will be replaced with the nice skills. That's it, and it will create more jobs. Believe me, the industry will multifold every 10 years. So that's what happens. That's a general tendency. The new jobs will come. So you have to be get ready and understand that. That is in fact one of the question for the recruitment. We ask people what you know about AI. So based on the answer, we will understand what is the candidate's perception about AI. So that's how it is. So don't worry about much.
Thank you, sir. As sir have told us, no AI can replace us if we are truly skilled. And AI would create more jobs in future. So my dear listeners, don't be afraid of AI. Just be a friend of it. So as for this interview, we would really love to thank you, sir, as you have given us a slot of your time. And I would love to know your opinion or something that you want to convey to our listeners today.
Yeah. So yeah, the perspective, right? So just dream big. That's what I used to say. So as I said, with the studies, all those things, difficulties, it's all past. Okay. So after 18 years of my industry experience, also, I can still feel that I can prepare for the UPSC. In addition to the work I used to do regularly, on top of that, I did my masters when I was studying. It is a full-time masters in aeronautics. Okay, it is a company sponsorship, but still the gene should be there to learn. So that will make you proud one day. That I hardly believe. So you guys also has to have that hope.
Thank you, sir. Talking to you was truly inspirational, and I guess many of our people, our listeners, would be inspired by your journey. And we'll definitely learn things, we'll upgrade ourselves, and you will definitely see us at Infosys soon, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming to our show.
Sure. Thank you. Wish to see many of you.
Thank you, sir.